What's up? Welcome to my channel. Tonight we're watching House of the Dragon episode 3. Lots of crazy happening in the show so far. The last one ended with them trying to kill Rhaenyra and everything else was fine, but Criston Cole is now Hand of the King, which means he's not going to die anytime soon, and it also means that we're going to see a lot of him, which I'm not really looking forward to. Trust me, I hate that guy more than anything right now. Love the actor though. I mean, the actor is doing such a fabulous job. That's why I hate the character so much. Kudos to the actor. Really hate the character. Really, really hate the character. And since he's the Hand, I'm pretty sure he's gonna make a lot more annoying decisions. So let's see what he's gonna do, and without any delay, let's just get right into it. This intro music, this will never get old. We've been listening to this for years, and it still sounds just as amazing as it did the first time I heard it. It's so emotional, and so beautiful, and so tragic. So Game of Thronesy. All those years of watching Game of Thrones, and I never, ever skipped this intro.
Can you even get that thing up?
Well enough for killing Blackwoods.
What happened?
This is our land.
Somebody gonna kill somebody? I feel like this Bracken guy is gonna die.
Babe killer.
What did you say?
Your uncle declared for Aegon. Aegon Targaryen is no true king.
Okay, maybe the Blackwood guy is gonna die.
You wouldn't dare.
He would. Whoa, what is this? Whoa, what?
What of those who sent him?
She's my favorite character on this show right now. I like Rhaenyra too, obviously.
Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place. Or was it when the child was beheaded? Or when Aemond killed Luke? Or when Luke took Aemond's eye? There may be another way. Alicent Hightower.
What about her?
She came to me in the hours after your Lord Father's death. She knows war is coming. No war so bloody as a war between dragons. I do not believe she wants it.
She permitted it.
As you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
See, that's why I like her so much. She's talking some sense.
Her son sits my throne. There is nothing more to be said.
You're well, Lord Hand.
Dude creeps me out so much.
Hiding them.
Oh.
To replace those we lost.
The last one needlessly, some might say.
Yeah.
He failed because the scheme was rash.
Perhaps your great
Yes.
Lord Samuel Blackwood himself is slain. Good. First blood in our name.
Okay, I was thinking, are these like, did the battle happen between those houses because there were only a few men in the beginning? Those were those guys.
I call it war. And so will Dragonstone.
He's just so eager to fight.
And your brother Darren's dragon nears fighting age. Call on them to suppress the Riverlands.
Alas, they are months away.
Which link in your
chain denotes the art of war.
This council must rediscover the discipline it lately had if it's to be of any use.
You need time to raise the numbers to challenge the Rivermen.
Speed is my ally.
I hope you die, but he won't.
Subdue the Riverlands and take Harrenhal.
Bold scheme indeed.
Well, the gods favour the bold.
They did not favour Sir Eric.
I'll come too with Sunfire.
Aegon.
Your Grace.
You'll need a dragon.
My plan is not to draw attention.
I'm as fearsome as any of them.
Sure. See, Aegon wanting to fight even more now after his son's death makes sense. But that Christian Cole guy is just, ugh.
You saved my life.
What is the life of a queen worth? A place at your court.
Yeah, we need her.
You said your earnest desire was to flee Westeros.
And you let me go? I'm not often surprised. I would punish the High Towers for what they have done. To me. To those who served me.
I hope you do not confuse mercy with pliancy. He's grown restless of late. We cannot know why.
Maybe he misses... What was his name?
I've decided to send Joffrey to Ward with my cousin, Lady Jane Arryn.
Stormcloud.
I want you to go with them. Write to Prince Reggio. If he will have you, then go to him. I'm sorry to put this upon you, but you have seen what may befall them here. I need Bailey here.
Because she has a dragon.
I cannot promise to make you happy. Make this sacrifice willingly. For all of us.
Oh, she doesn't have a dragon? I don't remember. Oh, because she was she the one who was gonna take her mother's dragon, but then Aemon took the big dragon. So she doesn't have a dragon? She can take her father's dragon, Sea Smoke. Dad's gone. Left the dragon behind. That was so cool, the way he came in the night and then in the rain with his dragon. Where is he? Harrenhal? So empty, you won't even find ghosts here. It looks so beautiful in a haunting way. Whoa, not empty. Not empty at all.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Harrenhal, I was right.
Apparently so.
That was easy.
That venison is well aged. Shame to let it waste.
Well, you could have poisoned it.
Survived many a battle. I do not mean to be felled by poison peas. Well, it's an easy way to kill a dragon rider.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
He who sits at the false court of Aegon.
Larys Clubfoot is no lord of mine. My nephew, Lord Lionel, perished by fire, and his son too. Here, in this damp place. So no, you will find no loyalty to Larys Strong here, my prince.
Your Grace.
I'd only assumed that as consort.
And we are reminded of the perilousness of assumption.
Your Grace.
Your Grace.
It is also, not to be argumentative, in something of a state of disrepair. My prince.
Your Grace.
Your Grace. Houses Bracken and Blackwood have long detested one another. The answer to that is lost in time.
Just like she was saying in the beginning, you would not even remember.
Turn them to our cause.
That would be Lord Grover Tully, but he grows frail.
I will speak with him nonetheless. People should obey their liege lord.
If you are successful, well, when you are successful.
He has to be so careful how he speaks.
And take the throne.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be that easy.
It's a big chair, made of swords.
Lord Commander, your host is mustered and ready to march.
He enjoys battle. Smells good.
Is that Christian Cole?
May I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower?
Sir Gawain, welcome to King's Landing.
To find my Lord Father unseated as Hand of the King.
And by a man from such modest beginnings.
You can kill him in his sleep if you want, said Green.
We have a full complement, Your Grace.
Then you should have a fuller one.
And request that she grant her favour.
You saw that, right, said Gwyn? This is your enemy. Well, not really, but just pretend he isn't. Oh my god. Oh. I feel like Sir Green would die before Kristen Cole.
No men, no horses, no ships.
They have penetrated our castle walls, and now the Riverlands are aflame after the Battle of the Burning Mill. Dragons. Send them all out. Start turning green strongholds to our cause.
No.
If dragons begin fighting dragons, we invite our own destruction.
The value of a sword is not within its scabbard.
We must give Damon time.
You have never been so exposed.
Perhaps it is time for you to think about secreting yourself somewhere safe.
It would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason. You are fortunate you took it no further.
This council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other. Rhaenyra's counsel is wayward. She has a hard task. I must hope she will rise to it. I bade farewell to Rhaena before I returned.
She was not happy, was she?
I would fight 100 battles before I went into exile with none but prattling babes. Rhaena, Lord of the Tides. The girl knows nothing of ships. We must hope to see our way forward.
If something were to befall you,
Then it is well that I am a good sailor.
Oh, Rhaena. Sea Smoke, he needs you. He's also really sad, you're also really sad. Two sads come together and it becomes good.
I cannot spare a fighting dragon, but I send what I can.
Go safely, sister. I will be safe enough. And here, I think, is some consolation.
These eggs are even more fragile. You will bear our hope for the future.
Ah. Oh, little babies. I thought we saw Sea Smoke in the beginning because now that we're seeing her, but maybe there's no connection.
I feel sad about Jaehaerys. But I ought not to, I think. People die all the time.
Oh.
I warrant they thought I had no more right to grief than they do. Surely they lose their babes more than highborn ladies.
You have as much claim to grief as anyone. My concern has been more for you and what you have endured.
You and what you've seen.
I forgive you.
Aegon the Conqueror reborn.
Just get on with it.
At once, Your Grace.
What exquisite armor?
I'd like to meet Sir Kristen.
Didn't Sir Kristen tell you to not do that?
There are diverse rumours whispered on the streets of your city. Another is that his grace was outwitted by his counsellors, so the Queen Alicent may reign in his absence, with Prince Aemond at her side.
He's so smart the way he plants the thoughts into somebody's head.
Tend to them then. I should be glad of your talents. You honour me, Your Grace.
Shall we escort you to the Dragon Pit, Your Grace?
Nope. Change of plans.
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
It does seem wise.
You're sworn to chastity now. Yes, Your Grace.
He used to joke with them before. Dude, they need to learn that he doesn't do that now. His kid died. He's very serious. What's this party? Who is the star of the party?
Not sure I'm much for talking. Although, you know, a wet whistle works wonders.
No sense of fun, some of them.
Who was your grandsire?
They call him the Conciliator.
King Jaehaerys.
I'm the son of Balon the Brave. Yes. Men would take my head for it.
So why are you telling them?
Do not look very much like King Viserys. Or Prince Daemon.
How do you know what they look like?
He speaks truth.
I'll tell you who else doesn't have silver hair. The rightful heir to the Iron Throne, my nephew.
He's your other nephew.
It's your other nephew.
All hail the king!
All hail the king! Sit down. Sit yourself down. Sit!
Okay, maybe I was wrong. He does joke around and has fun.
It's a little tame, but a good a place as any to get it wet.
Oop.
Aemon the Fierce! What a fine, sweet thing.
I think he's emotionally attached to her.
Such is the madam's prowess that even now my brother will not sample another.
Your squire is welcome to her.
My God, his eye looks like Terminator. Saw a lot more of him than I wanted to, though. I don't want to know what she said. What do you want?
A tavern with an excellent reputation on the Rosby Road, not 2 miles away, if memory serves.
We're exposed.
What?
Dragon? Whoa! Bella! Please tell me you see them. Wow, I would need binoculars. I would not be able to see anything from that high. Bella, please kill Kristen. Whoa. That was so cool.
I'm in your dead.
They know we're abroad, they'll be hunting.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
It was not such a great height, Your Grace. You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
Daemon has Caraxes.
Cole will look to increase his numbers, and he may call upon a dragon of his own.
Yeah, those guys have dragons too. Talk to her. She always says intelligent things. As long as it's not dropping on your bed, you'll be able to sleep just fine. Whoa, whoa. What? That is so shady. Who was that?
And I have to clean up afterwards.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't show me that. How'd you get here? Are you sleepwalking?
You will die in this place.
Whoa. When people say things like that, it does come true in shows like this. I want Kristen Cole to die.
Your Grace.
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower? I would speak with her, myself.
Killing her would be easier.
I must see her. Face to face.
How'd you do that?
She is the Queen Dowager. She goes nowhere without many eyes watching her.
Well, not when she is with Christian.
There are fishing boats aplenty in the bay.
I make my way to the Red Keep, I presume, and ring the bell.
How much time would it take for her to get to Red Keep? Like, I'm pretty sure she's not there the very next day. God. She must be so nervous, though. Like, if one person recognizes her, they can just kill her right away. Yeah, this is the place that I was thinking of.
No.
Why'd you take out the knife?
Your knights would find me, I would be taken or slain. But not before I killed you.
And then what?
I don't know.
I've begun badly. We knew, even then, that men trained up for battle are eager to fight. I know you do not have that desire within you.
So you've come to surrender then?
Obviously not.
If you and I may come to terms...
There are no terms now.
I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son.
I repudiate that act with all my heart.
Of course you do. You will countenance the suffering and death of thousands in order that your feckless son...
Your father changed his mind.
No, he did not. Oh my God, he did not.
Mere hours before I left him, he had affirmed my right to the throne. You lie.
She doesn't lie exactly, but she just did not. She misunderstood.
Did you betray him at the very last?
He changed his mind.
That frustrates me so much.
I have been at times unkind, but never untrue.
What did he say at the end?
But he spoke Egon's name. He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm.
Do you understand now?
What?
Oh, please tell me. Tell her.
He spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire. About Egon the Conqueror.
Tell her that's what he was talking about. Thank you.
The Conqueror.
Do not let your pride blind you.
There's been no mistake.
Come on, dude.
You know what Aemond is?
Aemond is very dangerous. That's what he is.
It's too late, Rhaenyra.
Alice.
Well, at least you should stop saying that now that it was Aegon, it was him, the prince who was promised. He said his name. At least you would stop saying that now. That was so frustrating. Wow, what an episode. Nobody died. Love to see that. No, so many people died in the very beginning. How did I forget about that? The Blackwoods and the Brackens. This episode, the way it ended, every time she said, Alicent talked about Aegon being the one that the king was talking about in his last moments, and I wanted to get through the screen and grab her and tell her that that's not who he was talking about. It was always so frustrating. I wanted to tell her, like, dude, he wasn't talking about your son. And now she finally knows. Albeit too late, way too late, but at least she knows. Because she was always so confident in everything, some things that she was doing, because she thought that she was doing the right thing, because by usurping the throne, she did the right thing because the king told her that it was her son who should be the king. But now she knows that would change her attitude a little bit, I think. Yeah, I'm just really glad that that misunderstanding is cleared now. And Daemon is at Harrenhal, That thing that they showed us with young Rhaenyra and I forgot the kid's name, but the kid in her hand, it just, and him almost, he was getting teary. It looked like he regretted that. So maybe he did not tell them to just kill anybody. Maybe he does regret getting the child killed. Because if it does, then that makes me feel a little bit better. To know that he regrets that and he did not actually order them to kill a literal child. We saw so many different people in this one. We saw Helena. I do feel bad for her. I think she's the one that I feel most bad for in the show. She totally does not have anything to do with anything. Lost her kid. And then she was like, you know, talking about how the common people, they lose their kids. I have no more right to grieve than them and stuff like that, thinking like that. I do feel so bad for her. And Rhaena, they showed Seasmoke in the beginning and she was talking about how he's been getting restless these days, maybe because he misses, I want to say Lucerys. I don't remember his name. I think his name was Lucerys. With how Rhaenyra was saying that he's restless these days, and then they showed us Rhaena, and she was really sad that they're sending her away because, you know, they want her to take care of the babies, and also she has no use here, basically, is what they were saying, that you are no use to us here. You don't have a dragon or anything. I thought she was gonna ride Seasmoke. But yeah, nothing like that happened. But she's taking care of 2 baby dragons and 4 dragon eggs. They sent 3 boys. Rhaenyra's babies, 3 babies, but only 2 dragons. I guess the tiny baby is a little bit too tiny. They have 4 dragon eggs. So many dragons, so many people with dragons. So hard to keep track of them. Harrenhal was great. I had actually forgotten where Daemon was going, but when I looked at Harrenhal, I just remembered in Game of Thrones, they used to talk about how there are ghosts in this castle and it's all in ruins. You know, when Aria was trapped there. And I just looked at it and I thought, is it Harrenhal? So happy when I got that right. Also in the beginning with the Brackens, I hope I'm saying it right. I hope they were Brackens and not something else. But with the Brackens and the Blackwoods in the beginning, that just showed us how easy it is to start a battle and to start a war. It's just a couple of men, not even men, they looked like boys, talking to each other and getting angry, and then all of a sudden it's just a field full of dead bodies. That's how easily things escalate. I do like how Alicent did not blow Rhaenyra's cover though. I really liked that. She could have done it. She could have done it so easily. After they finished talking, she could have done it then. But in the end, she was like, you must go before you are discovered. You know, I think the whole war would have ended if Rhaenyra is killed right there, which is what Aegon would have wanted done if he ever finds out that his mother met Rhaenyra. It was so easy to get Rhaenyra killed in that moment. And she's the one challenging the throne, so if she dies, then there is no challenge. Alicent could have done that right there in that moment. And she did not do that. I really liked it. I was starting to hate Alicent so much. That calmed me down a little bit. Still hate Christian Cole though. I really hate that guy. And he is not going to die anytime soon. I know that. I just hope he does, but I don't think he would. But yeah, it was a great episode. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do next week. And I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, then please go ahead, like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.